Hello, and welcome to Creating with the Library. I'm Mary Baker. I'm a library associate at the Brunswick Library. And remember when COVID-19 first started and we all started hoarding toilet paper? Well, I hope you kept some of the tubes because we're going to be using those today. We've got 3 different projects. One is very practical, one is practical and pretty, and the third one is just pretty. So here's the first one. It's not really a project, just a tip from my mom, who was a recycler long before recycling was a thing. She always used her toilet paper tubes to wrap up her extension cords. Wonderful use, makes a tidy little package. I still do this today. So from my mom, a tip for you. The next project we're going to be doing, though, is to make gift wrappers with them. Make a lovely, tidy little attractive packaging for your small gifts. And then finally, we're going to be making some wall art. So stay with us and we'll do some creating.
So, toilet tube wrappers. Really simple. This one just has some cellophane and some ribbon to make a cute little cracker kind of a wrapper. This one I had a little fun with. I used some of my favorite colors and a pencil and painted a few polka dots, slapped some ribbon on it, and again, another cute little wrapper. This one's even easier. This one was just a piece of ribbon around the outside, a little bit of raffia. You're done. So simple. This one, again, very simple, just ribbon and another tie. It's the first one I did, so not my favorite, but it is the easiest to open. So when you do open, you just flip open the ends and toss out your gift, and it makes for a very cute little presentation. So if you're going to make your own, here's the way to do it. First, your toilet paper tube. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier if you've got a good solid crease in it when you get started. So the first thing I did was I took it, flattened it, rolled my trusty craft rolling pin over it so I got a nice solid crease. I still believe in using my fingernails, which I probably shouldn't. It's probably not good for them. But again, good solid crease on this pup. And then this is the only part of this whole thing that's at all difficult. You need to push in the ends to be able to make that seal. This is the thing that I found I had to work on. I had to kind of play with it to get a nice little circular edge on that. Again, a nice crease is going to help that. If you get points that you don't particularly care for, then flip it over. You get to do the other side. This is one I don't like quite as well, so I'm going to use my fingernail, see if I can get it to crease where I want it to. And now I've got a nice little angled crease. You can do the same thing at the other end and then decorate, whether you want to paint it or use ribbon or whatever you'd like to be able to make your cute little toilet paper wrapper. The last craft we're going to do today is to create sculptures out of a whole bunch of toilet paper tubes cut to a certain size. I know you've seen them. They're all over Pinterest. I'm going to end this with a few examples that I've found. So first things first, to be able to do that, you're going to need a whole lot of these. And I mean a whole lot. So don't be shy about saving tubes from all kinds of things. And it doesn't have to be just toilet paper. This one is wrapping paper. You can find them all over the place. Aluminum foil comes on tubes. All kinds of things comes on tubes. But first thing you need to do is flatten it out. So your handy dandy rolling pin, flatten your cardboard tube on out. And I'm going to use my paper cutter. This works surprisingly well, considering that you're cutting through cardboard. I like the cutter because it's going to give me a consistent size. It's also going to cut a straight line, which is something that I can't do to save my life. It doesn't go quite all the way through, but it does score that bottom part. So I can just grab my pair of scissors. I can finish cutting all the way through and then start working on another one. Once you get a whole lot of these small pieces done, And don't limit yourself to just doing certain sizes. You can add some real interest to your sculpture by doing different sizes. Then I would suggest getting something that you can make your sculpture on, so that once you have it done, you'll be able to move it. If you don't have some kind of surface to do that on, you won't be able to move it at all. So kind of hard to see black on a black desk, but I've got a surface here ready. I'm going to be taking my pieces. I'm going to be gluing them together. I happen to like super glue. Super glue gives you a nice tight bond. It dries very quickly. So a little bead of glue on your pieces of cardboard, then a paper clip together, let them dry, and continue to build your sculpture that way. Once you've got your sculpture the way you like it, let it dry, and then you can take it outside. You can paint it, you can mount it, you can do whatever you would like with it and create some really stunning artwork for your home. Don't believe me? Here, let me show you a few.